What is going on, wonderful, amazing people? Your favorite farmer, Jeffrey Gamer here, with my first tutorial to Farming Simulator 19, guys. Super excited to do this for you. It's a question that people have asked me, and not only am I going to, well, first off, let me tell you what it's about. When you get a map, sometimes you have a pre-selected farmhouse. As you can see, let me move my mouse over because there's two cursors right here. That is the default farmhouse, and some maps you can sell that land and sell that farmhouse and build a different farmhouse, whether it's the one that they give you in the game or whether it's a modded one. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to also install any farmhouse mod you want, guys. It's so easy to do, but in this case, in this map, you cannot sell this land right here, guys. You cannot sell it. You can't get rid of the farmhouse. And the thing with this map is, sorry guys, I just had to get something. The thing with this map is, what the issue is this house has a sleep option in it, as you may know. And that sleep option, that sleep trigger, is what allows you, what prevents you from having another farmhouse with a sleep trigger. I'm going to show you how to bypass or how to remove that sleep trigger from your default farmhouse in any map that you use. Okay, so first I want to show you, for instance, before we go out to the desktop and before I show you how to install it, we are going to purchase this land right here. Okay guys, we're going to purchase this land. We bought this land. Now you come in and you want to put a farmhouse in. Okay, now, oh, I don't have enough money for that. Let's just go with this one here. You see that, what it says right there at the bottom? Only one item allowed per farm. Okay, now that's not an issue if you're able to sell your farm. See, here's my farm, and so let's back out. If I go to my farm and I shoot on over here, I really need to set my guy to run faster. Well, it's around here somewhere. It's around here, guys. I think it might be over here. I'm not sure. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, maybe it's this. Yeah, I think it's over here. I think. Okay, it's not, but it's somewhere's here. It is the sleep trigger. Okay, it's that sleep trigger, which is, preventing me from installing that second farmhouse. So let's shoot out to the desktop and let's download our farmhouse. Let's show you how to put that farmhouse into your file, and let's show you how to manipulate the INI file of your farmhouse. But there is one thing, one important thing. Let's exit to the main menu of Farming Simulator. Okay guys, so here we are at the main menu, and what you want to remember before we manipulate those INI files is you want to remember what saved game you are going to be doing this on. Okay, because you can't just do it. You could do it in all of your saved games, but if you're just doing it on one farm, for my, in this case, I will be doing it in save game 6. Okay, this is the Geminde raid map. So that is a downloadable map within the game right down here under your mods tab, and it's a pretty awesome map. It's almost like a Finland town or something, I don't know, but you want to remember what save game you're going to be placing multiple farmhouses in, and I will show you why once we get to that part. Guys, I will see you on the desktop, and let's get started on this. Alright, so here we are on the desktop, and guys, let's just dive right into this. Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to click the Millennial farmhouse link down below. Okay, so just double click that, and this mod again works for any house. Okay, it does not have to be this house. I'm just using this house for the sake of this tutorial. And what you want to do, first off, fs19.net, best place to go for farming simulator mods. Okay guys, save this page because there's other farming simulator mod pages out there that when you want to download something, you got to hit download, then it brings you to an ad, then you got to hit download again, and then it might change your web browser, and then you got to hit download again before it even starts downloaded, and it opens up like 3 tabs up top. It's a pain in the ass. You probably know what I'm talking about from other download sites. This site is super trusted, so you don't have to worry about viruses or anything like that. But guys, fs19.net, once you find what you want, you got the search bar, type it in. Once you find it, you come right down here to file and just click that, and then boom, it brings it up right down below, or to your desktop. You want to save it to your desktop if you can. If it downloads down here like mine does, this is what you want to do because you need that WinRAR file on your desktop. Okay, this is how you install mods. Okay, so we're going to not minimize it, but just, you know, shrink it. And you're going to take this FS19 Millennial farmhouse thing, WinRAR, and you're going to left click it once and drag it to your desktop, guys, just like that. Okay, then you can close your web browser out. We don't need that anymore. And the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and just install this FS19. Now the way to do this is the same for any mod. Okay guys, so to get to your farming simulator mod folder, you want to bring up your file explorer. Okay, and you want to go to documents and my games, and there it is right there, guys. Okay, so double click that, and this is, let's call it your main directory for your farming simulator for mods and stuff. All right, now if you hit your back button and you go right here, if you right click this, you can pin it to quick access. All right, so it's right there. Okay guys, makes this a lot easier when you want to put stuff in. That way if I want to do a mod, I just click that, click my farming simulator, and boom, I am in my farming simulator main directory. Now I'm going to bring something up. I'm going to bring up this notepad right here. Okay, and I'm going to minimize this because I want to show you guys, as I always like to do, I like to show you how to back up your stuff. Okay, so first thing you want to do is put this Millennial house in. You're going to double click mods. Okay, and if this is your first mod ever, this is going to be empty. All right, all you're going to do is drag this down and drop it in there, guys. Make sure you're in this little buffer zone. Okay, you don't want to highlight anything and drop it there because you're just going to copy and it's going to mess stuff up. Drag your window open a little bit so you have this nice buffer zone right here. You see how nothing highlights? If you move over and that stuff highlights, no bueno. So take this, drag it to the buffer zone, and drop it in. Once you do that, guys, your farmhouse is installed. It was that easy. Okay, so once you do that, you want to hit your back button, and now let's show you how to manipulate your INI file so that you can have multiple farmhouses in your map. All right, so like I told you to remember what save game you were in, and this is why, guys. Mine was save game 6, so where you're going to double click whatever save game you're doing this in, and it's going to bring you to this page right here. Now this is what we want. We want to go to items and right click it, then you want to hit edit. Okay, now here's an important part, guys. Okay, let's shrink this up, and right over here you are going to hit Control A. All right, it's going to highlight everything in here. Right click it, copy. All right, don't exit out of this, we need this. Go ahead and bring up a blank notepad, and you already see it's flashing there, right guys? Just right click and paste, or Control V will work as well. Then you want to go to File and click Save As. You can save it to your desktop and put saved game 6 or whatever you have. INI copy. Okay, so you hit enter, and then you can exit out of that copied one, right? So there it is right there, guys. There's your original INI file. Now let's show you how to make it so you have multiple. Let's just make this big. All right. So what you want to do, I know there's buttons to push to do it, but I don't know what buttons there. So I'm just going to click edit and then go to find. And as you can see, I already have it typed in. You want to just type in farmhouse, right? And click find next. What do you mean you can't find farmhouse? That is weird. Alright guys, so I don't know why it wasn't letting me search it up, but no worries. Let's just jump right back into it. So once you're in this INI file under items, you know, we right clicked items, we're in the INI file, bring up the search box and just type in farmhouse and hit enter. Okay, once you hit enter, you can exit out of the search box, and here is our farmhouse. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. Oh, where'd you go? Where did you go, farmhouse? There you are. All right, so your farmhouse placeable. Okay, this is going to be your sleep option for that farmhouse, and because like I said, that is the reason why you can't put in multiple farmhouses, because of the sleep option that's already in the game. So this is what you're going to want to do. You can see this line here that usually item lines start with and end with the greater than sign and the less than signs. Okay, if you start right here, you see where farmhouse is on the same line, start at the very beginning, click it, and what you're going to do is you're going to drag it, and as you're dragging it, you're looking for that less than sign, and there's not one here. So it's going to be right down here. Okay. So once you have this all, yours might look different depending on what map you're using and what farmhouse it is, but this is pretty much what you want to do. Wherever it says farmhouse placeable, you want to delete that entire farmhouse placeable line, which is always going to start with item and then end with this less than sign. Okay. Once you got that whole thing highlighted, just hit delete and delete it. That is it, guys. Go up to file and you want to save. Okay, once you save it, you can exit out of this, and that is it, guys. Now let's say your game crashes or you deleted the wrong thing. Okay, all you're gonna do is you are going to pull up the saved game INI copy that you have, and you know, go into your game, make sure it works. If it works, great, and you're never going to change it, you can get rid of this. All right, but if you go into your game and something happened, then just go ahead and come back to your documents, my games, farming simulator, and then your saved games, and you're going to right click and you're going to go back to edit, and then you're going to open up your saved game original. All right, and you're just, again, Control A and copy it. Then you can exit out of this, and then you're going to go here and hit Control A, right click, and paste. Once you do that, your farmhouse will be back in, you know, your farmhouse file will be back in, and it'll be just like, you know, you did it before. So I'm not going to save it because I don't need to. I'm also going to delete this because I'm happy with what I got. So, and then once you did that, go ahead and exit out of that. And guys, let's shoot into the game and show you how great it works, and let's see the farmhouse that we installed. I'll see you in there. Alright guys, so here we are in the game. Okay, we manipulated our INI file. We installed a brand new farmhouse mod into our game, into our mods folder, and this is how you want to this is how you want to put that farmhouse into your game. Okay, so you're going to go to career, and you're going to go to whatever saved game file that you manipulated the INI file in. Again, in this case, it was saved game 6. So you're gonna go to that saved game, and right here it's gonna bring up your list of mods. Okay. Now, if you've never, you know, if you're watching this tutorial for the mod tutorial, chances are you don't have much here, if anything. Okay, I have a lot, guys. I have a whole lot. But what you want to do is you want to scroll up and down and find whatever it is. Like I installed these billboards, so you want to check that, and you want to scroll down until you see the other one. There's the Millennial farmhouse we put in, and I got a personalized farm sign pack. Right? Once you have all of your mods selected, you are going to hit start and let it load into the game, and it should load in fairly quick for me. I hope you guys are enjoying this first farming simulator tutorial for Jeffrey Gamer. Jeffrey Gamer farming, I guess. This was a question asked by a few people when they saw me install that house. So they were wondering, how did you put in the house when you already have a farmhouse? This is how you do it. Okay, so here we are. It'll spawn you at your default farmhouse. Okay, and as you can see, the sleep trigger is off now. Okay, that sleep trigger is off. So let's shoot over here to our purchase land. Now if you remember, we couldn't put down another house here because it said only one item, right? So let's go ahead and let's go to our farmhouses, and there's our new farm. There's our new house right there, guys. Wow, look at this thing here, guys. This is amazing. And as you can see, we are able to put it down. We still own sorry, I don't know why my voice did that. I'm going through puberty at 39. We still own this house right here, guys. Okay, we still own it. We still own this land. This is still a workable farmhouse except for the sleep option. All right, so we can place this house down, right? Let's go ahead, and this thing is beautiful. I might have to put this in one of my farming episodes. All right, so let's drop it down there, right? Okay, we got it dropped down. Now let's go check this house out. Wow, this thing is super nice. Now some of them, now look at this, you can sleep. You can sleep at this one. So even though we got rid of the sleep option in that one, you can come over to this one and sleep. Now sometimes they have working garages and working doors. This one might, yeah, this one does not have working garages and working doors. Yeah. So this one is pretty much just for looks. If you watch my last episode of the house that I have built in the woods, that one is actually an interactive house. You can go in it, you can sleep in it. It's decorated on the inside. Is that a person? Or is that just a, looks like somebody in there watching TV, doesn't it? So, if you want a house that you can go in and interact in, then this house isn't for you. But like I said, you can follow these exact steps with any house that you choose, okay? Now, just food for thought. If you're a big farming tycoon and you want 13 houses, on your property. Let me show you something. I don't have the money for that. We're gonna have to. Let me just sell some of this equipment so I can buy another house, so I can show you guys this. Okay, so let's go to farmhouses. Okay, we now have 287. Okay, so we'll just get the same house. Now, as you can see, it says it again. Only one item allowed per farm. That's because the sleep option on the house that we already built is now in that INI file. Okay, so what you got to do for every house that you put down, you got to go into that INI file and delete those two lines that says farmhouse placeable. Okay, so you're going to go to your save game file, whatever this map save game is, and you're going to just repeat these steps every time you put in a house. So if I put in this house and I go and download a different house and I want to put it in, I got to go into the INI file, type in farmhouse again, delete that farmhouse placeable, and what that's going to do is that will remove the sleep option from this house, and it will allow you to build another house, and it will put the sleep option on that house. And you repeat that process for every additional house that you want to have in your game. All right, guys. So I think I covered everything. I hope I did. I showed you how to put the mods in and how to, select them in your game. Showed you the INI file. That is it, guys. That is how you make it so you can place multiple houses in your map, guys. And it works beautifully. It doesn't mess up your game. What you can do is in the INI file where you search farmhouse, you can highlight all of that, copy it, and just paste it in a notepad and save it. In case you do it wrong, you could always just paste it back into the INI, overwrite everything that's in the INI that we changed, and it'll bring your game back to the way it was. Okay, guys? So no worries there. We always want to, and as always, all my tutorials are timestamped. So I will put this in a timestamp so that you know what to do on how to back it up. Okay, guys? So that is going to be it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Guys, until next time, your favorite farmer is going to go for a swim. Okay? Stay healthy. Be safe, be healthy, be positive. I forgot my own shit. Be safe, be healthy, be positive, and keep farming. Keep doing whatever you do that you love doing. I love you guys. The subscriptions are going up, and it's absolutely wonderful. And I just want to add a little more, variety to my channel. So, first farming simulator tutorial, and it's the first of many, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, peace out, guys.